Namaskaram dear students. In this video we are going to discuss transportation problem in operations research. So to solve this transportation problem we have few steps. Step number 1, formulation. Step number 2, standardizing. Step number 3, balancing. And step number 4, obtaining IBFS. IBFS means initial basic feasible solution. So here, to obtain this IBFS, initial basic feasible solution, we have three methods. We have three methods to obtain IBFS. First method, northwest corner method. Northwest corner method. Next one is Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method, or penalty method. Next one is least cost entry method. Least cost entry method. So this is also called as matrix minima method. So these are the methods with which we can find out IBFS of the transportation problem. So let us understand this. Let us discuss this step 1, step 2, step 3 in another video. It will be discussed. Here let us discuss step number 4, that is obtaining IBFS using northwest corner method. Only northwest corner method we are going to discuss today. So students, this is the question. We need to find out IBFS, initial basic feasible solution for this transportation problem. So here, what does it mean? How the problem can be described or explained? Here O1, O2, O3 are the origins which can supply some amount of units or products. D1, D2, D3, D1, D2, D3 and D4 are the destinations. These origins should supply some material to these destinations. So yes, O1 is origin 1 is supplying 30 number of products, O2 50 number of products, O3 20 number of products, D1 is demanding destination 1 is demanding 20, D2 40, D3 30 and D4 10. So demand is equal to 30 so that it is balanced. So let us, that is what I am saying, this will be discussed in the another video. So this is balanced one, standardized one, formulated, so we can directly move with the northwest corner method. Okay, so if we need to supply 1 unit from O1 to D1, the cost is 1 rupee, something like that. O1 to D2 2 rupees, O1 to D3 1 rupee, and so on like this. O2 to D2 3 rupees, O3 to D3 5 rupees, something like this. Now let us apply northwest corner method to this transportation problem. How it will be, let us see. So this is the same table I have drawn here. Here if you observe, northwest corner method means we have to find out, identify the northwest corner. This is the cell, this is the northwest corner. So the first what we need to do is we have to allocate the products to this cell. How many we can allocate? It is actually supplying 30. This O1 is supplying 30, D1 is demanding 20. So what we can do is we can allocate 20 products to this cell. We can allocate 20 products to this cell and it will be cancelled. So this column will be cancelled like this. Okay, let us see the next iteration how it will be. So when 20 is allotted here only 10 will be remained. So this table will be in the next iteration, it will be something like this. So D1, the column D1 got cancelled because 20 got allotted here. Okay, so D2, D3, D4, O1, O2, O3 will be there. It becomes like this: D2, D3, D4, O1, O2, O3, 2, 1, 4, something like this. Now this is the northwest corner. Here how many products can be allotted? 10. 10 can be allotted. Here 10 will be cancelled. Here 30 will be remained. I mean, this is the demand, this is the supply. So it is supplying only 10 but it is demanding 40. 10 can be allotted here. 30 will be, yes, it can be allotted in the next iteration. Now this can be cancelled. See, this is the latest table. Here it is 30, 30, 10. Here it is 70. Here from here also it is 70, 70 by 70. Checking point is every time these two should be same. Demand should equal to the supply. If these two are not same, equal, it means we are doing some mistake somewhere. Let us check again. Okay, so it is 70 and it is 70. Now here it is the northwest corner, so we can allocate 30 here because demand is 30. We cannot allot more than 30, though it is supplying 50. We can allocate only 30 so that this can be cancelled. Okay, and here 30 is given, so 20 will be remained, 20 products will be remained. And this is the latest table. This is the northwest corner. Here O2 is supplying 20 but it is demanding 30. Of course we can give only 20, though it is demanding 30 we can allocate only 20. So here 10 will be remained and here it will be cancelled. And here it is the latest table. So here it is producing or supplying 20, D3 is demanding 10 and D4 also demanding 10. So this 20 can be divided something like this. Here it is 10 allotted, here it is 10 allotted. So like this we can do some iterations. It is just like the puzzle. Only thing, we have this formulated, standardized, balanced table. So we have to identify the northwest corner and allocate the products and do the same process until you get every cell is vanished. Now let us write the summary of this. And here, and of course you can write down, so 10 is allotted to O1 D2 cell and something like this. To O2 D2 cell 30 is allotted, something like this. You can also write here. It looks beautiful. Let me write the summary. This is the summary of our problem solution. So in the first iteration we have allocated or allotted 20 to O1 D1. In the next iteration we have allotted 10 to O1 D2. In the next iteration we have allotted 30 to O2 D2, 20 to O2 D3 and 10 in O3 D3 and to O3 D4. That is what the summary of this answer. Here O1 D1 20, O1 D2 10, O2 D2 30, O2 D3 20. So like this we have allotted the number of units or products like this. So if you see 20 plus 10, it is supplying 30. It is supplying O2 supplying 20 plus 30 plus 20 50, O3 is supplying 10 plus 10 20. So D1 demanding 20, so it is satisfied here. D2 demanding 40, 30 plus 10. D3 is demanding 30 here, 20 plus 10. D4 requires only 10, 10 is allotted. So this is the summary of the answer. Let me write the cost calculation of IBFS by using NW, I mean northwest corner method. The same table here, the summary is given in a tabular form. Cost calculation of IBFS by northwest corner method. Initial basic feasible solution. Allotted cell C11 from O1 to D1, that unit cost is 1. Number of units 20, total cost is 20. Let me show you the first iteration. O1 to D1, cost is 1, total number of units 20, so 20 into 1, 20. So like this, C12, O1 to D2, unit cost is 2, here unit cost is 2, number of units 10, so unit cost is 2, number of units 10, total cost 20. Or you can take from the summary also. C22 from O2 to D2, O2 to D2, unit cost 3 and number of units 30, so total cost 90, something like this. If you do this, the total cost will be 310. This is not the optimum solution. This is not the optimum solution or optimal solution. It is just initial basic feasible solution which is useful to get the optimum solution by using stepping stone method or Modi method later. Okay, this is about obtaining IBFS using northwest corner method. Dear students, if you have any doubts, you can comment in the below this video. If you like this video, you can share with your friends, those who are interested to learn these kind of things. Thank you. Your SSR Krishna.